Hello and welcome back to another episode of Real with Ryan. In today's episode, we're going to dive into more AI work. In the past handful of episodes, I've played with ChatGPT and done a variety of different projects where I use ChatGPT to accomplish some sort of goal. You can check out those videos in the description below. But in today's video, I want to dive into a completely new world of AI that I haven't yet experienced yet. And that is visual art using AI. In today's video, I'm going to show you the process of going from never having messed with video or AI art before to how I get started, which site or service I use, and even me playing with some of the AI art and showing you how you can do the same. But without further ado, let's hop into making some AI art. Okay, today our journey begins on Midjourney.com. So after doing a little bit of research into AI art, there's definitely a handful of different providers, but I've seen the most positive feedback off of Midjourney. So that's where I'm gonna start my journey. So here we are on Midjourney.com. If you search that in Google or go to the link in the description below, you can find it, and here is their site. And this site's gonna work differently than some people are used to because it operates out of a Discord server. So I'm gonna take you through how I'm gonna learn to use this tool and then show you some of the steps along the way. Over on the page, there is a Get Started button, which is going to bring up the Quick Start Guide. So I'll highlight a few principles from this. So looking at the Quick Start Guide, there's gonna be just about everything you need to get going. So it tells you how to get started, and then it even tells you the different types of commands and how to create some prompts that are gonna generate useful art for you. But I'm gonna go to the top and start from the beginning and show you how to get this done. The first step is joining their Discord server. Luckily, they have links that makes this really easy. We are now in the Discord server, so you will need to create a free Discord account in order to access Midjourney, but it should only take you a couple of minutes to create the free account. Now that we're in the Midjourney Discord channel, what we're going to do is go and find one of the newcomer rooms. So I'm gonna go to Newbies 80 to start with. Once you're in this channel, you can see some other people who are a part of this Discord community generating art. So one of the things that's really cool about Discord and this type of community is you can see other people putting in their prompts and coming back with the art that others have generated. So it's really easy to get inspiration, see how other people are using prompts and creating prompts, and then of course, finally see all the different results. For example, someone already has put in the prompt lo-fi Rick and Morty, gloomy ultra realistic, quantum coloring wide angle, and got back this image. So that's a cool example of the type of prompt inspiration you can get from other people. Okay, now is an exciting time. We get to try our first prompt. And we're gonna do so using the command /imagine. So starting off with /imagine and then typing in the prompt, I can now ask Midjourney to create an AI image for me. Now, I should probably start off with a more simple image, but I'm gonna start off with the prompt, a realistic water phoenix birthed from a puddle of water, and see what happens. Let's submit this prompt. Okay, once I submit it, I do have to accept their terms and conditions. And now I get the prompt on my message that it is waiting to start. It can take a few minutes for Midjourney to start processing the AI art. Okay, now we can see that Midjourney's bot is now starting to create this image, and you can see it update with the percentage as we are working on it. And these images are slowly coming to life, slowly being generated before our eyes. And you can see the percentage, and they're almost done. They're starting to come to life. Okay, and here we have my very first AI generated art. And these are the 4 water phoenixes that have been birthed from the puddle as my prompt suggested. One thing to notice, it does generate 4 different images on your first prompt and iteration. And let me get into why it does that. Now that we've generated this first series of 4 different phoenixes, there's a handful of buttons and options that pop up below the image that give you some ability to edit or recreate these images. I'll start with this little recycle button over here, which literally means it's going to re-roll that prompt. So I can click this button and it will generate 4 new example images from this prompt that I gave it, with perhaps some slight different variations there. Now you also can see we have 8 more buttons, U1 through U4, and then V1 through V4. The U stands for upscale, which means that if I did U1, 2, 3, or 4, it would choose one of these 4 images to upscale and make a larger, higher quality version of that image. As you can see from Midjourney's quick start guide, top left is 1, top right is 2, bottom left is 3, and bottom right is 4. Then we also have the V buttons, and this stands for creating versions based off of the 4 quadrants. So let's say I like version 1 a little bit more than the others. I can click V1 and it will create new versions that are more similar to V1 than the other versions. Let me go ahead and try that now. And now we can see that it has recreated these 4 images based off of the original version. So now we have just 4 variations of that image number 1. Looking at these 4 images, I like the bird in the top right quadrant, which is quadrant 2. So I'm going to actually use the button U2 to select and upscale that image. And now we have the upscaled version of this water phoenix that I was looking for. High quality and ready to download and share wherever I want to do so. And luckily, using this service, it's pretty easy just to right click and save image as directly to your computer. Once you also have this final version created, you do have a few things where you can favorite or make variations on that design once again to continue playing with this image. So let me do one more prompt just to play around with this today. I'm going to use the prompt /imagine Minecraft style Mario dancing with Princess Peach and see what it does. Once again, we get the waiting to start message. Now we can see this at 0%. And now we have a handful of Marios dancing with Princess Peach in a Minecraft style. Oh, that's so fun. Okay, based off of that prompt, I can make different versions or upscale this, but I'm actually going to play with the prompt again and ask a few more specific things to get better results, such as I want Mario dancing with Bowser this time with dramatic lighting under a disco ball. Let's see what this does. Okay, and as you can see, it didn't get the Bowser portion correct, but these are really, really cool images. I think these are such fun images of Mario that I'm going to take some of these and run with them just because I think they're so cool. I think I'm going to upscale the second one. And look how cool this Mario is. He's got some gold, it's dramatic lighting. I think this is just such a fun image. Now, I did want to mention that while Midjourney is free to start and you have the ability to create some free images, you will eventually have to subscribe to a plan to get unlimited images. The first free version gets 25 images or jobs done, as they refer to it, and then you will have to eventually subscribe, but it does look like the basic plan should cover most people's needs for personal image creation, and it doesn't look like it is too overly priced, but did want to just point that out. Last but not least, I did want to mention that since you are doing this through Discord, you can easily download the images right to your phone through the Discord app. So it makes downloading and sharing those images to social media really, really easy. If you want to see more videos like this or using ChatGPT or other AI tools, feel free to give a comment below, like or subscribe to my channel to let me know that you like this type of content. But other than that, thank you so much for watching, and as always, thank you for keeping it real with Ryan.